Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to our daily message. While we are socially distanced, yet we are spiritually connected more than ever. And today we're going to continue our day-to-day journey through the Seder, through the 15 steps of the Seder. So far we've done step 1 through 5. Today we're going to go through steps 6, 7, and 8. Before we get into that, I just wanted to, number one, mention again that today's class is in the merit of a refuah shalema, of a complete and speedy recovery for all those who need it and all those who are affected by this disease. So the steps 6, 7, and 8 are rachza, motzi, matzah. Those three. Rachza is washing the hands. Washing the hands, we did already once, but today right now we're washing the hands. Step 6 is in preparation for eating the bread as we normally do. We normally, every single time we eat bread, we're supposed to wash our hands. So that is, we're about to eat the matzah. So we wash our hands, and this time we make a blessing. Last time we do not make a blessing. By the second step, by Kaddish Urchatz, we do not make a blessing. This time we do make a blessing. We make a blessing in preparation to eating of the matzah, and the bracha is Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu Melech HaOlam Asher Kedishanu B'mitzvotav Vitzivanu Al Nitilat Yadayim. That is the blessing. Moving on to the next step, that is motzi. Now, motzi is the blessing we make all the time when we eat bread. When we eat bread, we say hamotzi, Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu Melech HaOlam Hamotzi Lechem Min Haaretz. That is the blessing on the hamotzi. Fine, that's pretty basic. That we know. Then we move to the to number 8, which is matzah. Now, if you take the Exodus of Egypt, God finally takes the Jewish people out of Egypt. 210 years, the Jewish people were in slavery. 210 years. That means if you were alive, your grandfather's, your grandparents, like 5, 6 generations, I don't know how many generations is that, 210 years. That's a very long time. The Jews finally leave Egypt. They're out. And what does God tell them? How do you remember this Exodus, this incredible, life-changing Exodus that the Jewish people had? What to do? Eat matzah. Eat matzah. The entire Exodus, the culmination, God is turning to the Jewish people and saying for generations, what I want you to do, I want you to eat matzah. That's the whole thing. There are other things to it too. You got to always remember it. Always remember the Exodus of Egypt. Always say it. Fine. But the actual action is eating matzah. Comes at the end of the Seder, the night we were freed from Egypt. What do we got to do? We got to eat matzah. That's the mitzvah. If someone's going to say, I can't attend the Seder, and someone's going to say, I'm not going to be here, I'm not going to be there, I'm not going to be with friends and family, I don't know how to do the Seder. If there's one thing you should do on the night of the Seder, it's eating matzah. If there's a few more things, you should eat the maror, you should have the 4 cups of wine, you should have the korech. The list increases as you go. But the primary mitzvah of Passover is eating the matzah. So let's just dive a little bit deeper into step number 8, which is eating the matzah. One step a little bit deeper. What is this? What is that? Now, let's talk technical, then we'll talk spiritual. Okay, so on the technical level, what is it? You got to eat at least a olive's weight of matzah. What does that mean? What does that mean in actuality? How much is that in actuality? It's about a half of a matzah of a handmade shmura matzah. About a half. That is the amount you're supposed to eat. So thank God we have the ability to just show you over here. This is part of our deliveries. About 100 boxes of these shmura matzahs are going to be going out to families locally. We have a list. If you want to be on that list, make sure you send us an email or any way to get in contact with any of us. We'll make sure we're getting deliveries out. Our delivery people are going to be obviously following all protocols with face masks and hand gloves and making sure that they're sanitizing everything. On your end, I encourage you to do the same. But why are we doing this? Why are we giving out matzah to hundreds of families here locally? Because the best way to do the mitzvah is to shmura matzah. Shmura matzah is, in the definition, the meaning of shmura matzah is that it's matzah that is guarded. What does that mean? From the moment the wheat is cut, all the way to the mills, then to the bakeries where they mix the flour and the water, and they bake it. It's always watched by somebody. It's never just left out there. And not only that, on top of that, it is also, the shmura matzah is handmade shmura matzah. So if you're talking you want to do the mitzvah, which the mitzvah of Passover, as we just said, the pinnacle of Passover is eating the matzah. You have to ingest matzah. How do you want to do it? You want to do it the best way. What's the best way? Handmade, guarded matzah that when you make the blessing on next Wednesday night in exactly a week, you want to do it the best way possible. So we're going to be giving those out. Okay. Now on a spiritual level, we got the technical stuff out of the way. On a spiritual level, the matzah has very special powers, very special spiritual energy that comes along with the matzah. Because it is such a great mitzvah, it is an incredible mitzvah, and it is a mitzvah that the Jews have been doing for over 3,300 years. The Alter Rebbe, which is the first Chabad Rebbe, said of the matzah, so there's two Seders, right? The first night is Passover and the second night of Passover, two Seders. The matzah of the first night is considered food of faith. You eat the matzah, it increases your faith. Simple. The second night is matzah is considered food of healing. Food of healing. Food of healing in a physical sense, in a spiritual sense. Zoom out, bird's eye view of the world. What does the world need now more than ever? It needs faith and it needs healing. Those are the two things the world needs more than ever at this time. So my message to every one of us, Passover's in a week. I want to help as many people as possible do this beautiful mitzvah of eating the matzah next week on Wednesday. We can do this together. Number one, if you think you're probably on the list. If you think you're on the list, if you know someone that does not have shmura matzah, please let us know ASAP. We will get this to them right away. We got a list of volunteers that are going to be going out and doing that. The reason why I am so passionate about this is the Rebbe had a very big emphasis on the mitzvah of matzah and making sure that everybody has it. And I learned that level of importance for this mitzvah from the Rebbe. So I encourage everybody to eat matzah. Brad, yes, we need more matzah, 1,000% in every way. Food of faith, food of healing. Eat the matzah, ingest it, let it become part of your bloodstream, and you're going to see beautiful blessings coming from it. All right, that's on the matzah end. So we just concluded steps 6, 7, and 8. Tomorrow we're going to continue our daily thing, moving along. Just a couple of public service announcements. Number one, tonight, 7:30 p.m., we are having a beautiful roast demonstration cooking show. You know what I mean? So make sure you're around, take part in it. I'll be attempting to do that one, so you get a little laugh in. Seeing the rabbi cook, that's a good idea. 7:30 tonight. And then as well, we're having our class tomorrow night at 7 p.m., our weekly class, and ending off with a message as we always do. If you know somebody that needs anything, I'm talking food, I'm talking medicine, I'm talking a little words of support. If you know anybody that needs anything, Jewish or not Jewish, if they live in Loudoun County, reach out to our task force, Corona Hotline at JewishLoudoun.com. We will make sure to get them whatever they need ASAP. And we got a task force up and running. At any part of Loudoun, we have people that can deliver to anybody. So let us know. And wishing everyone that needs healing from this incredible disease, incredible, not in a good way, in this terrible disease, to have full healing, and may we all be healthy, happy, positive. Turn off the TVs. Positivity is key. Be full of energy. Be upbeat. And may we all see each other when this whole thing is over and done with. I'll see y'all tonight, 7:30, right here on Facebook Live. Wishing y'all a pleasant day, a happy day, a healthy day, and a day of simcha and happiness. All the best.